so you can at least see. What about this one? This one's a little more green. I think I need to do a little more yellow. This is a little bit too green. Maybe his bottom eyelids will be this green. Okay, let's get a yellow. I think it's going to be a pretty short stream. I mean, it's already been for an hour. I took like a 5-minute lunch break, but yeah, it'll be relatively short. I just wanted to jump on because I feel like I haven't streamed in a few days, and I mean, I feel like I haven't streamed in a few days, and I don't want to get in the habit of not streaming. So I wanted to jump on when I had a chance. Oh, tomorrow, you know what's? Here's something that I haven't told anybody that nobody else knows yet. Tomorrow night, there's a show. Here, let me stop what I'm doing. Stop making noise so I can talk. Do you guys ever watch a show on Twitch here called Super Punch? Because tomorrow night at about 8:30 Pacific time, I will be on Super Punch doing an art challenge stream for about a half an hour. So. If you guys, I think I should be able to put a link up to it in the chat, but if anybody has a link to the chat or to the Super Punch channel, put it up in the chat, because it's they do a show every night, and it's, sometimes I think they even broadcast on TV. But tomorrow night I'm going to be on it, and it's going to be fun. I mean, it's probably going to be just as embarrassing as this. But I think that's what I like about these streams, is that I'm allowed to be embarrassed. It's cool. Yeah, I think it's a pretty long show. I think they stream for like 4 or 5 hours a night, but I'll be on it 8:30 to 9 about, so Pacific time. And I'm not fully sure what we're doing yet, but it should be fun. Okay, let's where is this drawing? Okay. Let's get some of this fur going. Oh no, I'm allowed to be. I think that the streams are definitely made to be embarrassed, so I'm okay with it. I know I'm not allowed to be embarrassed, but I'm actually not even really embarrassed. It's just like it's just a weird thing to like be like, all right, well, this is what we're doing. But I like the process, because even when I'm doing something like this that I'm clearly not getting totally correct, I'm learning something, and I'll learn something when it's over too, because I will learn. Like, I think that forever now, like we just did the Beavis and Butthead one, and if you saw it, I'll show you in case you missed the Beavis and Butthead one. Let's show you what we did. Where did my Beavis and Butthead go? Oh, it's on this side. So I drew Beavis and Butthead earlier from memory, and this was a quick one. And I learned that Beavis doesn't have sideburns. That's fine. But the other thing that I learned was I didn't realize that Beavis's face sits lower on his head than Butthead's face, which is higher. I mean, his eye line, like Beavis has a bigger forehead, Butthead has a bigger neck, chin. And so I didn't realize that. I figured, as you can see from the drawing, I thought they were like the same size. So I'll never forget that now. So that's it's cause sometimes it's kind of fun to do these exercises where you try to draw something from memory and then compare, see what you did wrong, because it's more accurate to learn from that than from like straight up copying something, I think. Because if you're copying, you're not necessarily conscious of what you're doing. You're just kind of executing and trying to retrace, which is definitely helpful in for other reasons, or not necessarily retrace but recreate. So it's helpful for other reasons. I don't know if he has orange eyes. I don't think he does, orange eyelids, but they seem to be right for me. That seems to be right. Should just keep these pens out. Okay, let me get rid of this. Oh, you're not going to want to buy this Shrek. I'm just going to get out a few more pens out. I got to go through these Copics and find out which ones are not good anymore. Because like these ones, some of these are really old Copics and they didn't have the brush pen options, but they're these square ones, and I do not use these. Oh my God, Roger Rabbit would be a good one because that one would be tough because I feel like I know, but yeah, the Roger Rabbit one would be really rough. But I would love to do that. That's a good one to do next. Here, let's give him some fun gums here. I don't know what I think he has brown eyes, pretty brown eyes. Oh, those are really dark. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess yeah, Platypus. It totally could be helpful in developing your own style too, because you're trying to interpret it from your how you would draw it from your memory, you know, or I guess from your imagination. Also, the good thing about drawing from your memory is there's almost no way that people can tell you that you traced it. Not that anybody really accuses people of tracing, but you never know. I think his shirt's mainly white, so I'm going to keep that white, but let's get this. This might be a little more gold. Where is the yellow?